Good morning, students. Today we are going to begin chapter 6 from Vistas, that is On the Face of It. This chapter actually is a play featuring an old man and a small boy meeting in the farmer's garden. The old man strikes up a friendship with the boy who is very withdrawn and defiant. What's the bond that unites the two? Let's see the chapter. So, in this very page, we see that Derry, a young boy of 14, enters Mr. Lamb's garden. He feels that the garden would be empty and he would spend some time there. But then, as he enters, he finds that Mr. is already sitting there and he is warning him to mind the crab apples. There are crab apple trees growing in the garden of Mr. Lamb, and he picks up those crab apples and use them for making jelly, jam, etc., which is given to the little children who come to his garden. So this is what is explained here. Let's see page number 2. Here, when Derry finds that he is being warned by someone, he thinks of moving back, but Mr. Lamb says that it's not necessary to go back, not on his account at least, because he's not bothered about it. Who enters his garden? His gate is always open, and it's only the boy Derry who climbed upon the wall and entered the garden. Otherwise, the gate of Mr. Lamb's garden is always open. He welcomes everyone who comes to his garden. Then a conversation starts between Mr. Lamb and Derry, and through that conversation, Mr. Lamb comes to know that Derry is a boy, 13 or so, that is about 14, and he has entered the garden just for nothing, and he was trying to move away, but then Mr. Lamb stops him and asks him that why do you want to go away. Derry says that all the people are afraid of me. Everybody is afraid of me because I look ugly. It is because Derry has a burnt patch on his cheek, on one of his cheek, and it is due to the acid which spilled upon it, and people are afraid of him due to this burnt patch over his cheek. And he says that when he looks in the mirror, he is afraid of himself as well. So this is what you'll read in page number 57. Let's see page 58. Here Mr. Lamb tries to continue the conversation, but he changes the subject altogether and he talks about crab apples. He explains to Derry that he grows crab apples and picks up those fruits in order to make jelly, jam, etc., pickle, etc., so that he can give it to the children who come to his garden. But Derry gets annoyed and he asks Mr. Lamb why he has changed the subject. And Derry says that all the people are like this only. They don't pay attention to Derry, and they don't like Derry, and that's what Mr. Lamb has also done. So Mr. Lamb, he was to go for that kind of discussion which moves towards negativity. So Mr. Lamb asked him, what has happened to your face and why this got burned? Then Derry explains the reason that it got burned away due to acid. So this is what you can read in page number 58. Let's see page 59. Now Lamb continues the conversation. See, till now you must have understood that Derry is a negative minded character. He is quite pessimistic. He does not like anyone. He doesn't want to talk to anyone. On the other hand, Mr. Lamb, who's quite old, still he is quite lively and happy go lucky fellow, and he welcomes everyone who comes to his garden. So here Mr. Lamb is trying to infuse positivity through his conversation in that child, that is Derry. Lamb explains that there is nothing which God has created doesn't like by Lamb. Mr. Lamb likes all the things created by God, and there was a weed garden, you can say, uh, a, a place of land where weeds were growing. So Mr. Lamb says that you may call it weed, but I call it weed garden. And he says that why a green growing plant is called flower and the other plant is called weed. Why is it so? What's the difference? The difference is in the perspective of the person who observes. So it is rightly said that beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. The perspective of Mr. Lamb is quite positive. That's why he call a weed area, an area growing weed, a weed garden, whereas other people would call it a wasteland. So Derry continues saying that he doesn't like it all, and he says that Mr. Lamb is old, and that's why he may like it. But Mr. Lamb explains to him that it's not that he is old and all. He says that if you have a physical deformity, that is your burnt cheek, I too have a physical deformity, that is a tin leg. Mr. Lamb has a tin leg because his real leg got blown off in war. And the tin leg, it hurts at times. But again, Derry tries to console himself and tries to convince that Mr. Lamb can always put on trousers and cover up his leg and nobody stares at him. But Derry, the patch is on his face, which is visible to all the people, and all the people look at his face. They find him ugly, and they react and comment upon him, and they stare at him, which he does not like at all. Then Mr. Lamb explains the story of Beauty and the Beast. Through that story, he is trying to convey to Derry that um, it's not what you look like, means the outer appearance doesn't matter, it's what you are inside. Means that what you are inside, what your soul is like, that is most important, not outer appearance. As Mr. Lamb explained the story about Beauty and the Beast, that the beauty loved the monster, and when she kissed him, he changed into a handsome prince. And in this way, he's trying to convey. But then Derry says that no, he doesn't like this idea, because he says that his mother also kisses him on the other side of his face, not on the burnt cheek. And if she has to do, and she does that because she has to do so, because she's the mother. And Mr. Lamb is trying to convince him that don't worry, uh, you will be loved by people, you will be liked by people. But Derry doesn't get convinced, and he says that he may have the same outlook when he becomes old, but now he doesn't. And he says that even if he becomes old, means throughout his life he is going to have that black dark patch on his face. So, through this, Mr. Lamb is trying to convey to him every now and then that the world is very beautiful, the world is lively, the world is worth looking at, and all the things in the world are beautiful, and he must be positive minded in order to look at the things. And there he still is not happy with whatever Mr. Lamb has tried to convey to him. That's all for this, and we'll see the rest of the portion in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.